think you're going? You've no jacket on you. You better have a vest underneath that t-shirt. Didn't the summer yet, you know? Get up the stairs and put on a jacket before you go out. God, think you know it all. Oh, sorry, how are you lads? How are things? Yeah. No, it's still a bit nippy there now, even though the sun is shining. Listen, don't mind that. I hope you're all professionals now at the sweeping the floor and at the boiling the eggs. And today we're going to have a look at washing the clothes. Which is very important now, the washing. I mean, you have to have the clean, you know, unmentionables. You can't have them dirty. So, we're going to have a look at that anyway today. Now, I'm going to show you my pile of washing and you tell me what's wrong with it. Now lads, what's wrong with this picture here? Now, there's your washing machine, there's the clothes. Now, can anyone tell me? Full marks now to anyone who can tell me. No. You have the whites, the darks and the colours all mixed up together. Lads, you can't be doing that. You have to separate them out. Sure lads, if you throw all them into the washing machine together, sure all the colours are going to run into all the whites. Your white will be either grey or it'll be pink. No, there's nothing for it now lads, only to separate them out into a few piles. And I can see that pile now that will do the colours, because there's more in the colours, right? So we'll organise that now. Now, so here we are at the washing machine. Now this part of the washing machine here, this is called the drum, right? This is the drum where the clothes goes into. Now, it is very important, lads. Don't overfill the washing machine, okay? Make sure there's a bit of a space here, you know, because if you overfill the washing machine, it is just going to break. And we don't want that. It costs a fortune to get them fixed. So, put the clothes in. And then what you want is, there's a great invention now called the tabs. And you can get them anywhere. And you don't have to decide how much goes in, how much washing powder or reckon goes in. So, put the tab in there, on top of the clothes there. Close the machine. And then, see up here, you have the dials. And that's for the spinning. Now, I suppose most machines are probably the same anyway. So I always put it on anyway to the 60. See, it's flashing up 60 there, because it's 60 minutes at 60 degrees. So press start, Bob's your uncle, Betty's your aunt, and off you go. And in an hour's time you'll have lovely clean clothes. So lads, we're outside. It's a bit breezy, but sure, that's how you get the clothes dry, isn't it? So, now I'm going to show you the right way and the not so right way of hanging out the clothes, right? Okay. Now lads, don't be under the illusion that this is the right way of hanging out the clothes, because it's most certainly not. For one thing, lads, there isn't a peg between them. So, a gust of wind and they're all gone. And look at them all sitting on top of each other. Sure, how are they supposed to be dried? Sitting on top of each other. Come on, lads. Now, lads, doesn't that look way more better, doesn't it? Look, and the breeze can go in through it and they're not on top of each other. And look, if you're short an old peg or two, you can have the t-shirts share the peg because they're grand and light. And look, the jumper, hang it up from the bottom so it is all, the wet is dripping off it and the breeze can get through it. And look at the pants. Now, there's two schools on how to hang out a pants or a tracksuit as this is. Some people like to hang it out by the waist. Okay, great stuff. And then other people like to hang it out by the legs. Same thing. Doesn't make any difference at all as long as the breeze can get through it and get it dry. And the last thing I'm going to show you to hang out now would be the socks. So again lads, there's two schools of thought on the socks. You can hang them out this way by the tops, look. Heels to the toes, heels and toes to toes, and then get the two tops together. Get an old peg, like that there, look, see? Put them on the line, put the peg on them, see? And they'll dry away. And then the other way that people think is better is if you get the socks and you put them toe to toe. See? I put them up there. I think either 6 of one, half a dozen the other, really, lads. But that's how you hang out your clothes on the line. Look at that, look. Now, some of you poor misfortunates, wherever you're living, you mightn't have the space for a line. So I'm going to show you now how to get the clothes dry inside. Now lads, this is a grand handy yoke altogether. It is called a horse. The best invention that was ever invented, and handy for all of you now who have no washing line outside. So same as the line, just hang the clothes up here. Now lads, make sure and certain that you don't have this washing line inside in the bedroom with you when you're going to sleep at night, because damp clothes in the same room as where you're going to sleep isn't good for the old chest, you know. You might get an bit of an infection or anything. So keep it in a room, like maybe the kitchen or the sitting room when you're going to bed, and don't be hanging the damp clothes on the radiators inside in the bedroom with you either, because that's sure enough sign that you'll get sick. So grand horse, clothes horse, inside in a bit of space and an air, not where you're sleeping. And they come in all sizes, lads. Just you wouldn't believe. There's big ones, small ones, middle-sized ones, whatever ones you're looking for. But the greatest invention that was ever invented, and great if you don't have a clothesline. Now that's the last thing I'm going to tell you today, is how to pair the socks. Oh, you wouldn't believe how many people I know personally who can't pair socks. They'd be going out to work with different socks, they don't be matching at all. So it is very important that you know how to pair the socks, and it is simple, lads. Now lads, so here we go with the socks. There's 2 socks, put them together, heel to heel, toe to toe. And then at the top, all you do is fold one sock over the other. See my hand going in under there? That's it. See? And that's your sock. That's one pair. Pairs, look. Here we go again. Heel to heel, toe to toe. And then at the top, push it over. There you go. Another time. Here we go. And then one last time, even with the small tiny ones. Look, just put the 2 tops together. Over like that. Lads, isn't that the simplest thing you ever saw? So that's it for today now, lads. So we're after washing the clothes, we're after hanging the clothes out in the line, and we're after putting the clothes up on the horse. And whatever you do, don't forget, don't put the damp clothes on the radiators or on the clothes horse in the room where you're sleeping, or you'll all be getting the chest infections. Alright? And then we learned an important thing too, how to pair the socks. So I hope you're enjoying these. I'm not sure what's in store next week. I think it's making the bed and putting on the duvet and the pillowcases and all that business. And we'll have a few hints and tips with that as well. So, wash the hands, keep the social distancing, and hopefully, lads, we'll be at the other side of this fairly soon. Good luck.